Vietnam, a country located in Southeast Asia, is known for its rich history, stunning landscapes, and vibrant culture. While many people are familiar with popular tourist destinations like Halong Bay and Hoi An, there are several interesting and little-known facts about Vietnam that may surprise you. Vietnam is the second-largest coffee exporter in the world after Brazil. The country has a strong coffee culture, with traditional Vietnamese coffee being brewed using a small metal drip filter called a fin. The unique combination of Robusta beans and sweetened condensed milk creates a deliciously strong and creamy cup of coffee. With a population of 96.2 million people, Vietnam has an astonishing number of motorbikes, a staggering 60 million to be exact. This statistic highlights the immense popularity and reliance on motorbikes as a primary mode of transportation in the country. Sun Dong Cave, located in Phong Nha Cu Bang National Park, is considered to be the largest cave in the world by volume. Discovered relatively recently in 2009, this awe-inspiring cave stretches over 3.1 miles long and reaches heights of up to 656 feet. The cave also contains some of the world's largest stalactites, some of which reach 230 feet high. Lunar New Year celebrations, Tet Nguyen Dan or simply Tet is Vietnam's most important holiday. Based on the lunar calendar, Tet marks the arrival of spring and is celebrated with family gatherings, feasts, fireworks displays, and traditional customs such as giving lucky money envelopes to children. In the Mekong Delta region of southern Vietnam, you'll find vibrant floating markets where locals buy and sell goods directly from their boats. These markets offer a unique glimpse into daily life along the waterways as vendors sell fresh produce, seafood, handicrafts, and more. Vietnam is home to 8 UNESCO World Heritage Sites, including the well-known Halong Bay and Hoi An ancient town. These sites showcase the country's rich cultural and natural heritage, attracting visitors from around the world. For the adventurous foodies out there, Vietnam offers a unique beverage known as snake wine. This traditional liquor is made by infusing whole venomous snakes, usually cobras or vipers, into rice wine or grain alcohol. It is believed to have medicinal properties and is often consumed on special occasions. Vietnam's unique geographical shape is often described as thin due to its narrow width. At its narrowest point, Vietnam measures only 31 miles from east to west. This characteristic makes Vietnam stand out among other countries, as it stretches along the eastern coast of the Indochinese peninsula. According to a recent survey, Vietnamese people hold the most favorable opinion of Americans among all the countries in the world, with an 84% favorability rate among its citizens. This finding highlights the positive perception that Vietnamese individuals have towards the United States. The Hon Tom cable car on Vietnam's Phu Quoc Island holds the prestigious title of being the world's longest cable car. This remarkable attraction takes visitors on an awe-inspiring 25,918-foot ride, spanning nearly 5 miles. Located in the mesmerizing Phu Quoc Island, this cable car offers a unique and thrilling experience for tourists and locals alike. In Vietnam, the surname Nguyen holds significant prominence as it is estimated that 4 out of 10 people in the country bear this name. This statistic is quite remarkable and highlights the widespread usage of the Nguyen surname within Vietnamese society. Interestingly, even Ho Chi Minh, the revolutionary leader and founding father of modern Vietnam, was born with the name Nguyen Sinh Cung. This further emphasizes the prevalence and historical significance of this surname in Vietnamese culture. Vietnam is often recognized as one of the remaining communist countries in the world, alongside Laos, China, and Cuba. These countries have historically embraced communist ideologies and implemented socialist systems of governance. However, it is important to note that North Korea is not included in this list as they do not consider themselves to be strictly communist. Vietnam has emerged as a global leader in the production of dragon fruit and black pepper. Known for its fertile soil and favorable climate, Vietnam has become the top producer of these two agricultural commodities. Fish sauce is a staple ingredient in Vietnamese cuisine, and its popularity far surpasses that of soy sauce. In fact, Vietnamese people use fish sauce 3 times more frequently than soy sauce in their cooking. Pho, which is Vietnam's most famous dish, may come as a surprise to many when they learn that it was actually invented less than 100 years ago. This beloved Vietnamese noodle soup has gained international recognition and has become a staple in Vietnamese cuisine. During the French colonial period in Vietnam, the French introduced several elements that have had a lasting impact on Vietnamese culture. One of the most significant contributions was coffee, which has become an integral part of Vietnamese daily life. The French also brought sweetened condensed milk, which is now a staple ingredient in traditional Vietnamese coffee preparations. Another culinary influence from the French is the introduction of baguettes to Vietnam. These crusty bread rolls are now widely used in the famous banh mi sandwiches, which are a delicious fusion of Vietnamese and French flavors. In addition to culinary influences, the French also introduced beer to Vietnam. Today, beer is a popular beverage choice among locals and tourists alike. The áo dai is a traditional Vietnamese clothing that is commonly associated with women in Vietnam. It is characterized by its modest long dress with long sleeves, a short turtleneck, and slits up the sides. However, many people may not be aware that there is also a men's version of the áo dai called áo gam. Vietnam has emerged as the leading global exporter of cashew nuts, solidifying its position in the international market. As of 2018, Vietnam accounted for over 38% of the world's cashew exports, a remarkable feat that highlights its dominance in this industry. The value of these exports amounted to an impressive $2.93 billion, further emphasizing Vietnam's significant contribution to the global cashew trade. Halong Bay is renowned for its breathtaking natural beauty and is considered the country's most famous tourist attraction. Interestingly, this stunning bay boasts a fascinating fact: there are more islands than people living in Halong Bay. With approximately 2,000 islands scattered throughout the bay, it surpasses the number of residents, which stands at around 1,600. Vietnam's unique geographical shape has often been compared to the letter S. When you take a look at any map of Vietnam, it becomes evident why this comparison is made. The elongated shape of the country, stretching from north to south, resembles the curving lines of the letter S. The flag of Vietnam holds significant symbolism. The red background represents the revolutionary struggle and the bloodshed of Vietnamese people in their quest for independence and freedom. The gold star is a symbol of the Vietnamese people. It represents the unity and strength of the nation, as well as the goals of the Vietnamese people to strive for independence and socialism. Finally, the five-pointed star represents the five main social classes in Vietnamese society, including workers, peasants, intellectuals, soldiers, and business people, who come together in unity to build a prosperous and harmonious nation. These interesting and little-known facts about Vietnam highlight the country's diverse culture, natural wonders, and intriguing traditions. Exploring beyond the popular tourist attractions can reveal a whole new side of this fascinating Southeast Asian nation. Let me know in the comments if you have any other interesting facts to share about Vietnam, and please be sure to like and subscribe to my channel.